Welcome back to the Tiny Room, everybody. I'm Michael, your co-host podcast. That's not right. Your podcast co-host. And I'm here with my usual co-host podcast, Ben. Say hello, Ben.
I am a wonderful accompaniment to any kind of social interaction. I am a podcast or co-host podcast that you can put on in the background to Ben, join you in. And I'm done.
You are just back from the annual 1 month early Hogmanay festival.
Yes.
And that put us in the mood for thinking about the end of the year.
It did. We got very nostalgic.
So that's what we're going to do today. The annual Mick and Ben Awards.
Which are, a time-honoured tradition here at the Mick and Ben's podcast.
I was thinking, and by I was thinking I mean I've just come up with this idea. You know how the Academy Awards have the Oscar and the Grammys have the whatever that's called. The Mick and Ben Awards will award the Mickeys.
Oh, okay. I was going to say something like the Icarus Awards because we're so hubristic that we're giving ourselves an award.
We're giving awards. We'll give a movie the Mickey.
Is that really the right climate to make that joke in?
No. Oh, that's a good category. Worst egg of the year.
Worst egg of the year.
I'll put that down. I'll put that down there.
Biggest dud of the year.
But Ben, before we talk about the goods and the bads of the years,
yes.
Did you see the trailer for Infinity War?
Rarely is bringing order to the universe enjoyable, but this does put a smile on my face.
Work on that Thanos.
I didn't really. I needed to remember the words before I did the overall thing. But yeah. Wow,
it's pretty exciting.
And I'm, as you know, anti-Avengers.
Anti-Avengers.
I'm anti-Avengers. I hate
Tony Stark's father's sister.
Yeah, she's a real bad egg.
Anti-Avenger.
Anti-Avenger. She's always telling him what to do, even though it's not her kid. It's the whole thing.
Pinching their cheeks.
She's pinching cheeks. He's got bruised cheeks. That Tony Stark.
Rubbing him on the head.
Mussing up his hair.
Yeah.
When he's about to go on a date with Pepper.
I was thinking that for Halloween next year, I will simply shave my head. Not shave my beard.
Okay.
And just spray paint my whole head area purple.
And you'll be
pretty accurate Thanos.
Pretty decent Thanos.
Yeah,
you'd have to bulk up a bit though.
Shut up, you.
He's very big.
Well, he's CGI.
Yeah, but I mean that's no excuse.
I was asked in real life, not on Twitter, what do you think about the fact he's not wearing his hat?
This has caused such a scandal.
Where is Thanos' hat?
It's really funny that so many people are like, where's the hat? Give me the hat. I think he looks absolutely deadly.
He looks...
I think he looks like an absolute badass.
Yeah, because he looks a bit like me, but purple.
He looks exactly like Josh Brolin with a big chin. But yeah, I thought he looked great.
Yeah.
I've no qualms with a lack of gold tinted hat. Do you see the Deadpool marketing team?
No.
They put out a poster about 3 days later, and it's just Deadpool holding the helmet. And on the helmet is spray painted, "If lost, please return to."
Very good.
And it's just a little speech bubble that says, "Found it."
That's very good.
So they got there right on time. Yeah, I think it's a silly complaint. He's changed iteration a couple of times since he was first introduced. He doesn't look like glowy one from the first Avengers movie in side profile,
where he didn't look like Josh Brolin.
Yeah, and he doesn't look very like his Guardians iteration.
No, he just changed his clothes.
Yeah.
I change my clothes all the time.
I think that's perfectly fine.
I change my clothes quite often. Let's not go as far as all the time.
Much to all of our gratitude.
It looks
it's a very
good,
small room.
Everybody's in it.
Everybody's in it.
Some of them are probably going to die.
Somebody get this man a shield.
Yeah. I still don't know about Black Panther's African accent.
His voice is so hard. It's almost like he's taking the piss.
Yeah.
It's like he's doing a bit of a Mandela impression. Like a bad Mandela impression.
The thing that worries me about it is he doesn't have the same African accent as the other African characters.
Also that he's going to be such a central role.
Yeah.
In this. Like he looks... From a guy who was brought in as a cameo, kind of like a mini cameo in Civil War, he's getting very big. Like he's becoming a key... Like, because I think one of the battles takes part in Wakanda.
It looks like a large part of it takes part in Wakanda with the Hulkbuster and...
The Hulkbuster's back.
Everyone running at the screen. Hulkbuster's back with Bruce Banner in it.
Oh.
Not Tony Stark.
Oh.
Presumably to give him a way to participate without having to turn into the Hulk.
Oh, also Tony has an arc reactor in his chest again.
Or at least on his chest.
Ah, I didn't even think about it that way.
Yeah.
But I was quite interested when I saw it. I was like, oh,
yeah,
I thought we got rid of that.
Yeah, but it's back. A lot of things are back.
Captain America's beard is looking very good.
Yeah, he's going to get a shield.
He's going to get a shield. Somebody has to get that man a shield.
Get that man a shield.
There's no qualms made about it there. Like, looks like Doctor Strange is back in it for some reason, but playing a very central role again.
Scarlett Johansson's character, the Black Widow, has gone so far undercover. She's even dyed her eyebrows blonde.
I saw that. She's very Russian all of a sudden.
It's very interesting.
Soup's rush.
I don't know. Soup's rush. Like giving you a rush to get some soup.
Yeah. You know what I love? I love liquid meals.
One of the things about it is, I think it's the most viewed trailer in YouTube history.
That does not shock me.
230 million views in its first 24 hours, and that's not even including your reposters,
those lads,
your cine movie, your
Lost Chancers.
TV comic.
I hate clicking on their links.
Yeah, don't click on them. Just click on the original link.
Yeah,
they're just
it's
essentially
giving them too much
free money.
It was shared to me by a reposter, and I was like, no, damn it.
Although they probably don't make money off it.
They definitely do. Their ad revenue goes up.
Yeah, but wouldn't their ad revenue be copyright claimed by?
Oh no, I think it's a symbiotic relationship. I think.
Oh, you think?
I think they're giving an L.
Do you think?
One lads.
An L, not a wink.
Get those out there. There's only one reason to run them. Like there are a couple of very popular ones, aren't there? There's Movie Select. Is it CineSelect or Movie Select?
I don't know. I was making one up. Cine Movie.
No, there's actually one I think called it's either CineSelect or Movie Select, and then there's
Cine Trailers.
There's a couple of them, and I can only imagine the only way that the only reason they keep doing it is because there's some form of revenue.
And then, literally, I understand the irony of complaining about this whilst doing it, but literally everyone has done a trailer breakdown of it. And almost all of those trailer breakdowns include the trailer as well. Yeah. So it must be the most watched trailer in history. Yeah,
in history, which isn't surprising because it is their big culmination, isn't it? It's their It's their magnum opus kind of gig, isn't it?
Did you watch the season premiere of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I think you can guess my answer.
Probably not. You should. It's really good. It's really fun. It's great.
Okay.
But I was right.
Knock off Star-Lord? Made in Taiwan Star-Lord?
Actually, it's not too bad. It's like he loses the helmet pretty good. He's nobody. He's a character. But I was right, though. They've taken them
off the board.
Yeah, off the board so they can avoid
so
Infinity
stupid.
War. What they're going to do with the Netflix series, I have no idea. Because Thanos is smack bang in the centre of New York.
Again.
Wrecking the place.
Again.
And
doing so with glee.
Yeah. With Glee, with the stars of the TV show Glee, Lea Michele,
Finn is back from the dead.
Grant Gustin, he's dead. He died. Grant Gustin, TV's The Flash.
They're going to just sing until everyone leaves New York.
Thanos, get out of here!
And all he did was promise them Broadway. It wasn't even that hard. And looks like our Loki definitely nicked that prediction.
Sure. Well,
it looked like that pretty much went aces races. That's the thing, though.
Go on.
Dropping that trailer leaves everything very apparent as to how things are going to work out. Like, I'd be interested to see the Black Panther film after we've gone back to Wakanda and seen, them in Wakanda and interacting again. I'd be interested to see how much anticipation you can hold in the Black Panther movie.
Are you concerned that Black Panther is going to be a prequel to Infinity War?
I think Black Panther is almost
a 2-hour trailer.
For Infinity War, which I'm not against, but I would prefer that it be its own thing. Because I think, to be fair, I'm very excited for Black Panther. I was rewatching the trailer with a friend of mine over Skype, and it was very exciting.
Who?
It's a friend of mine. I'm not mentioning her on the podcast. It's not happening.
Watching trailers over Skype.
It's not happening.
With someone other than me.
But we watch trailers in person together.
Oh.
In fact, we don't watch trailers together because then you grill me and interrogate me and make me look like an ass.
Like a real ass.
But yeah, I'm quite hyped for, and I would prefer that it not be. I don't think necessarily that it's going to be a 2-hour prequel. What I think is it takes some of the tension out of the Black Panther plot.
Oh, because we know he's going to be
he's going to be fine and he's going to be king,
and that lady's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Although the trailers have lied to us before.
They have.
The first trailer for
Thor.
the leaked one, the leaked Infinity War trailer from D23.
That was ages ago.
But that had a 2-eyeballed Thor.
They've been doing this for a while.
Also, in the trailer for Age of Ultron,
Yes.
the final showdown where they have to protect that device for some reason.
Yeah.
This is really stupid. But in the trailer for Age of Ultron, there was Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Black Widow and Hawkeye in that shot, and they had digitally removed Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch and Vision. So they could easily add someone in or take them out.
To be fair,
They could easily it's not going to be Black Panther.
it's not. No, I think it's probably safe to say he's
safe.
gonna.
But he was always going to be safe.
Okay. Speaking of Netflix, though, started Punisher.
Yeah. Oh, it's real good, isn't it? Oh, it's real good.
Good God, it's so different to anything they've done at Netflix before.
Right.
And so good.
Yeah, I told
as
you.
a result of that.
Yeah.
But you're right, it must be so hard to watch as an American. Yeah. It must be very hard to watch as an American. I was sitting there and I was kind of like, oh, they're not pulling those punches. Like, there's...
Although people do keep getting killed in Ireland. I don't know if you're keeping up the news. Welcome to Michael and Benjamin's Current Affairs podcast.
Duck Egg. Was that his nephew
Son.
or his son? Was his son?
Yeah.
Yeah. Things are kicking off. Someone's listening to the podcast and noticed a gap in the market.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just in case anyone is connecting dots there, we haven't actually started our own little mini Punisher operation.
No, we haven't.
With an Irish accent.
No, that would
it's
be
not
bad.
a Boondock Saints revisited kind of thing.
No, because we can do Irish accents, unlike the people in that movie.
Yeah.
Let's move on, Ben. Let's do our year in review.
Sure. Year in review.
Let's give out the Mickeys. We're going to start. What we start with? We will start with probably your least favourite category: best TV show.
Best TV show.
Right,
it's such a difficult category.
Well, look, it's a bloody huge category.
Yeah,
first
TV's big right now.
I'm going to hit you with the list. I'll hit you with the list of the TV shows, the comic-based TV shows from this year.
So I have to choose.
And we'll discuss it. But I've left out things that I really liked and that were genre appropriate,
but not this year.
But not comic booky.
Oh, okay.
So I've left out Black Mirror.
That was good.
And I've left out Twin Peaks.
Oh,
both of which would be in the top 5.
No, Michael.
I know.
You don't have to give up Twin Peaks for us.
I'm putting Twin Peaks back in. Yeah. Still not going to win, but
we'll put it back in.
Right, so here we go. Walking Dead. Fuck that.
Who cares? Fuck that.
That's crap.
That's 2 fucks gone, by the
way. Yeah, that's 3 now. Preacher.
Ooh.
I mean, I still haven't watched it, so I don't know.
It's good. It's nothing like the comic.
Is it best show of the year? Good?
No, it's not.
Why not?
It's very well told.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit silly.
Has season 2 happened?
Yeah.
And is season 2 more like the comic book?
They go on there. They finally start doing the road trip of America angle of things.
Okay.
It's quite good. It's quite entertaining. But again, it's a really good series by itself. But there's nothing special about it.
Right.
Like it's not. It didn't make me go wow. Didn't do that.
I'm kind of eliminating things here. I'm starting from the bottom.
That's fine. I can see it. Sure. Just keep running through. We'll see how we do.
Riverdale. Which we've both been watching.
You can fuck that sky high. My sister watches that. That should tell you everything you need to know about the quality of Riverdale.
That she makes poor choices.
She just enjoys Easy TV.
Is that what it is? The illegal download site.
Easy TV, the illegal download site. Yeah, loves it. Can't get enough of it. Has it tattooed in the back of her head. But no, it's drivel. It's sensationalist teenage kind of high stakes, not actually high stakes. It was a comic franchise. CW got their hands on it and they sexied it up.
It's Archie.
Yeah. It's just...
Right, it's gone. I'm going to make the sacrifice here, Ben. I'm going to eliminate Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's very good of you.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. last year was the TV show that I most looked forward to every week.
Okay, that's high praise.
I'm not saying it's the best TV show, but it's the one I most look forward to every week. The Ghost Rider stuff was pretty good. Them inside the evil framework where Hydra had won was pretty good. It's an entertaining, basic but very fun TV show. Not TV show of the year.
Okay,
but I still think you should watch it.
I'm gonna have to do it eventually because I feel like you will stop doing the podcast with me at some point.
Give it a go.
Don't write that down. I just saw what you wrote down. Take that off the list.
How did I forget
Take
about
it
that?
off the list.
We'll address that later.
It's seared itself into my eyeballs.
I'm also going to just do you a favour and just eliminate Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, and Legends.
I don't
of Tomorrow.
CW. I don't mess with CW.
They're all pretty good. Did you watch the Crisis on Earth X crossover?
No.
The Crisis on Earth X.
No.
Ben,
No.
let me finish the sentence. You're the worst podcast. No, that's the right way to say it.
Alex Jones has a podcast.
Who's Alex Jones?
The crazy American guy.
I don't know.
That scream. Okay, never mind. There's no point in me continuing. There's nothing
anyway, look, the Supergirl. What are you doing?
There's a little thing on the.
It's a little thing on the mic.
There's a little insect on the mic.
The Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow crossover.
Yeah.
Is worth watching. It's about 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh fuck!
But it is the Justice League movie you didn't know you wanted. It's good fun. It's
good
fun.
Good, clean, DC fun.
No, well, it's not that clean and decent. The Nazi version from the Nazi Earth X, the Nazi version of Supergirl and Green Arrow come to ostensibly our Earth 1, to try and kidnap Supergirl.
For what purpose?
To transplant her heart into evil Supergirl, because evil Supergirl needs a heart transplant. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of relationship stuff in it between the characters.
Somebody's getting married out here.
Yeah, well, that's the conceit, that the Nazis crash the Flash and Iris West's wedding.
Oh,
it's pretty good though. It's
okay.
It's genuinely entertaining.
Okay.
There's a lot of superheroes, like 30 superheroes flying about the place, shooting bloody lasers,
on the
shooting
upside,
frosts, shooting feckin' vibrations, shooting lasers. Did I say lasers?
Yeah. On the upside,
Metallo is in it.
Metallo's in it.
Metallo is in it.
No way.
Supergirl is in it. Name a superhero, they're in it. Not Batman. He's not
allowed because then Arrow hasn't got a show because they steal all their storylines from Batman.
I know. Superman's
I'll
not
never
in
forgive
it.
them for that.
But everyone else is in it. Oh, it's good. It's fun.
On the upside,
yeah.
What is the name of the man who plays Flash? Can you ever remember?
Grant Gustin.
It is Grant Gustin. Definitive Flash now. Much better than Justice League Flash.
Oh.
I hear.
In what way?
He's just a more true to the character, I suppose. Is he Barry Allen in the Justice League, or is he?
Yeah, they're both Barry Allen.
They're both Barry Allen. But I hear he does a better job of being that kind of wholesome Flash that everyone loves.
Well, I mean, he does a better job of it, but it's not like Ezra Miller was asked to do that either.
No, I know, but I also think the costume is better in the CW, which is one of the few times where I will ever give CW costumes any kind of points.
I don't know if it is. It's kind of weird looking. I think I like the as an on-screen costume. I think I like the Justice League one better.
Okay, fair enough.
But anyway, it's fun. Earth X is fun, but it's not the TV show.
Not TV show of the year.
Right, let's blast through some other ones that aren't really in the running. iZombie, fine. Procedural zombies. iZombie, based on the work of Mike Allred, who we've discussed before.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's the one with the girl.
The girl, yeah.
Yeah.
She's an attractive girl.
She is. Most of them are when they're on television.
Yeah.
Television.
But there's just a standard procedural, but instead of having visions or being a detective, she's a zombie and she does crimes. Whatever.
Grand. She does crimes or solves them?
She solves them.
Solves crimes.
It's fine.
Yeah, sure.
It's fine. So we're getting down really to the
Lucifer.
Up here.
Are you watching Lucifer?
I've never watched it. Have you watched it?
Yeah. I mean, he's growing thin, getting thin on the ground. It's fine. It's nothing like the comic. He's a completely watered down, diluted version of his comic book self. And it's a procedural. It's a
bloody procedurals.
Yeah, the devil solves crime once a week.
No, like iZombie.
Yeah, but with the devil.
Why is he solving crime?
Because he fancies the one that solves crime with them, and his superpowers don't work on her. Devil's not supposed to have superpowers, but his superpower is that he makes people admit things.
Oh.
He makes them indulge in their inhibitions and kind of let them go. That's his whole thing, but it doesn't work on her, so he's fascinated by her, and there's a whole bunch of daddy issues talked through, moral issues, that kind of thing. Anyway, keep going.
Right, we'll get rid of one more. I think we'll get rid of The Gifted.
Yeah, The Gifted didn't do anything after a while.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes were great.
It got very sentimental.
Yeah, it also got very cheap.
Yeah, I guess they spent their budget in the first couple of episodes and just let it go. It certainly
looks that way.
Yeah.
It was really exciting and tense, and there was
Suki.
Yeah, now it's just really largely about him
Trying to get his family back.
No, he's back with them.
Oh.
And they're in the Mutant Underground, so they have their one set, basically, which is like abandoned building.
Hanging out there.
And they go and do a mission, and then it looks like the mission's going to go
case
south.
Of the week.
Kind of.
Procedural.
A little bit.
Fucking procedurals. They're fucking shocking.
So, it really...
It's a lot of fucking... Sorry.
It's alright. Look, it's not too bad.
The end of the year.
It's fine. It was good. That leaves us with 5.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you the 5.
Let's lash through it.
Oh no, it doesn't leave us with 5. We forgot about quite a few actually.
No.
Defenders.
It didn't sing to me.
No, me neither.
I wanted it to.
Yeah.
I wanted it to, but no.
Right. I think we're down to the reality of the situation here. Then here are the 5.
Cool.
American Gods.
Ooh.
Punisher.
Ooh.
Legion.
Ooh.
Runaways.
Ooh.
And Twin Peaks.
Okay, well I'm going to eliminate Runaways right off the bat because it's too. No, I have. I've watched. I'm up to date on Runaways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've been to America.
I've been to America. That's America.
You've watched it on Hulu.
I wasn't working till 3:00 every day, so
Okay.
I actually popped over between the hours of.
That's fair enough.
Of whatever. And yeah, I saw them, and it's too soon for me to vote it show of the year.
Okay.
It's not enough. I haven't seen enough yet. It's good.
That's fair enough.
It's good. It's interesting. Has a nice pitch to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's good arguments. Very true to the comic. I went back and reread the comic. It's very close.
Isn't it?
Even in tone, it's quite good. Yeah. So as an adaptation goes, quite impressed with it. But I'm eliminating it because it's too late in the year.
Fair enough
for me.
Fair enough. We'll allow it.
Too late in the year for me.
Right,
What were my
Legion,
other choices?
Twin Peaks, Punisher, and American Gods.
There's also a yoke in a box there, Michael, that we haven't
addressed. Well, we'll address that later.
Okay. American Gods, great series, horrible finale.
Well, it was a mid-season finale, really, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, but it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be a season finale. So I'm gonna it loses based on the. I thought it was great, good execution, good actress, yada yada yada. Not a bad Irishman suspense acting from her. Not the worst I've ever heard.
It wasn't great, or him.
Or him.
Or
yeah,
Sweeney.
His Sweeney was awful. I'm not giving. But great show. Solid premise. Love the source material. Blah blah blah. But the finale let me down on that one, so I'm going to eliminate that one from the running.
It's out of here.
Which leaves us with
Twin Peaks, Legion, and Punisher.
Punisher's amazing, but I'm going to have to disqualify it based on the same grounds that I disqualified the other one on.
No,
it's too late in the year.
That's not fair. Just because you haven't seen it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like with Runaways, no one has seen it.
Okay.
I've seen all of Punisher, so I'm undisqualifying your disqualification.
Okay, that's fair enough. Amazing show. Completely different to anything comic booky that's being done at the moment.
A cleanse of the palate.
Which is very necessary after fucking Defenders. That's another time we were lied to in a trailer.
What did that
Looks like I got here just in time. And he never turned up in the Defenders series.
Oh, that was really
That was
annoying.
a real mussing of the hair.
Isn't it weird that after all the hype, we just brushed Defenders aside just like that? It was such a non-event.
It was overhyped, I think.
I don't think that was the problem. I just think it was a anticlimax. It was a
squib. Bit of a mess series. Look, I'm gonna throw it down here. It's Twin Peaks or Legion for me. For me, it's Legion.
Right.
Because I think it was very bold.
Hold on a second. Was it Iron Fist this year?
Iron Fist was this year, but I'm not.
That changes everything.
That changes nothing.
That changes everything.
It changes nothing. If we had a dud of the year category, then it would definitely.
Well, I think we do.
Fair enough.
That's what we're building towards.
I'm not Iron Fisting any of this. I'm not. I refuse.
Okay, look.
No.
I really enjoyed Legion.
I think Legion is the best for me.
Legion is third for me. I would go Punisher, Twin Peak, Legion.
Punisher wins.
Punisher wins for me.
Wins.
It only gets better.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that now. I'm going to go back because I'm on episode 4. I'm on episode 5.
Okay.
I'm on episode 5. So
it just keeps improving and improving. John Bernthal is amazing.
He's amazing. He does soft and caring and charming and just terrifying.
Yeah, and grunting.
That shouldn't be as scary as it is. When he does that stupid jarhead
yeah.
It shouldn't be terrifying. And then you see him smeared in blood, and it's just oh my, you're just such an alarming soul.
More than any of the Netflix or TV characters, I want to see Punisher in the movies. I would love to see Punisher in the next Spider-Man movie.
And you can't change it. John Bernthal is the Punisher.
Oh, absolutely.
By the way, I don't think I've ever seen Probably one of the best casting decisions I have ever seen. He just suits it so well.
We'll talk about this in movies, but the best villain that Spider-Man has faced on screen was Vulture.
Yeah,
because he was kind of a down-to-earth normal man who had a mission.
Good motivation.
Imagine Punisher as the bad guy in the next Spider-Man movie.
The moral quandary.
Oh, it'd be amazing. And Spider-Man's powers are largely irrelevant to the Punisher.
No, he can probably take care of business with.
Well, Spider-Man would beat the Punisher in a fight, obviously.
In a fight, but I don't think he has the strategy. I
exactly.
think Punisher's
it would be
good at assess.
Exactly. It would be such an interesting
Search and destroy
thing.
Like he's.
Anyway.
Anywho,
Legion I thought went a bit standard. It started amazing, but by the end it was just a normal TV show. And Twin Peaks is just too long.
Too long, so you're not having any of that.
Yeah.
So Punisher wins.
Punisher wins.
Okay, so our first Mickey of the evening goes straight to John Bernthal.
Let's slip the Mickey to the Punisher.
This is not the right climate for these jokes. Fair enough. Yeah, cool.
We'll move on.
Next.
Best movie.
Oh, God.
Best comic book movie.
Hit me with your best shot.
Right, I'm just going to read them in release order.
Okay.
Logan. Don't comment yet. Don't comment yet. I'll just do the release order. Logan, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, Atomic Blonde, Kingsman 2, Thor Ragnarok, Justice League. We get a lot of comic book movies now, don't we?
We do.
That's a lot.
That's where the world is.
Rather than saying a lot, I'm going to tell you 1, 2,
that's
3,
where the world's
4,
at, man.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9.
9.
Let's eliminate the bad ones. Let's get a top 5 going.
So Valerian, scrapped.
Out of here, Valerian.
Messy, inconsistent tone-wise. Overscaled. Too big.
Too ambitious.
Too Bessani. There were too many elongated alien women that flirted with people. I was no, I'm not having it. Sorry, he Bessoned himself in the foot.
Why do you hate alien women?
I don't. Whoa, whoa. I just think they can be overdone.
Okay.
Luc Besson has a weird fetish for ethereal, ethereal alien women, and it was very apparent in the thing. Bubbles was one of the best characters I've ever seen. She just got eliminated like it was nothing.
She got killed
for no reason.
She got killed.
It's just a pointless.
She fell on a pipe.
She fell on the pipe, even though she's a
shapeshifter, and she did a real sexy dance
with an amorphous form. We actually saw her separate her body and surround something else, so she can have something else exist inside her form.
I think not if she's surprised.
Oh.
Also, I mean, having something else exist inside her form is setting up a joke.
That sounds very MacGuffin-y.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, we're talking about it too much. Let's
sorry, Valerian's gone.
It's gone. It's out of here. Get out of here, Valerian.
Valerian's gone.
Go home. Go back to France.
What else did we have there?
Do you want to eliminate some stuff? Logan can stay.
Logan has to stay. There's no way.
Guardians, I think, can stay.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, I think Spider-Man can stay.
So, yeah.
Atomic Blonde?
No, that can go.
That can go.
It was good, but it wasn't anything special. Very generic by the numbers. That can go.
Yeah, I didn't really like it, to be honest.
Yeah, Kingsman can go.
Alright, sorry Kingsman, you're out.
It was a poor sequel.
I thought it was a fine sequel.
I saw it again. No. Compared to the first one, it's a piece of bunk.
Basically what we've done there is eliminate everything not Marvel and DC.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
So now we have Marvel and DC. Logan, Guardians, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Thor and Justice League.
So if Marvel or DC want to sponsor the podcast,
that would let us know. Amazing. We would quit our jobs so fast.
Just like it'll be over. Okay, so
I think the easiest one to get rid of here is Justice League.
Yeah, Justice League failed horrifically. I think I predicted it. If I can predict it, it's generic and by the numbers.
Have you seen it?
No.
You still haven't seen it?
No, I don't need to see it. It's just been a shit show from start to finish.
Really, really bad box office as well. I think.
And it deserves that. Stop making those goddamn movies. Reboot. You do it with your comics all the time. Why can't you just do it with the films? Jake Gyllenhaal is now in talks to be Batman.
I know.
Leonardo DiCaprio is in talks to be the Joker.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it?
It's mad.
That leaves us with the 3 Marvel films. It was a good year for Marvel.
Great year for Marvel.
All 3 are about equally good in different ways.
Yeah, it's hard to
pick one.
Hard to pick one. Thor, you forgot Thor.
I didn't.
Thor's not on that list.
It is.
Is it?
Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man and Thor.
Okay, so I think to do this properly, Spider-Man was the biggest surprise of the year for me. Delighted with how that turned out.
I I see what you're saying. I found Thor more surprising, but I was expecting to enjoy Thor.
Yeah, a lot more than I was expecting to enjoy.
Right? And then I did enjoy Thor, probably even more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But in a very different way than I was expecting.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Spider-Man was, I think, the best introductory superhero film that I've seen in a long time. Where if you have a skeptic and you were like, no, just sit there.
What would the skeptic's name be?
Terrence.
Terrence the Skeptic.
Terrence the Skeptic.
Yeah.
Tercep. And you just sit Terrence down and you're like, alright Terrence, I get it. Yeah. It's all, commercial and blah blah. Yeah, Terrence, I get it. Terrence, yeah, comics are silly. I know. Shh.
You just want to watch Manchester by the Sea.
Hush there, Terrence. Hush there now and get a look at that. And at the end, Terrence would go, I guess it was fine.
You'd enjoy Spider-Man?
Yeah, he would.
More than Logan?
Logan, see, you're setting people up for a fail with Logan. Because if you're like, look how good comic book movies can be, and then you're like, and then you show them that one, Logan is unique. There will be nothing like Logan. I think nothing.
I forgot Deadpool. Deadpool wasn't this year.
It's fine. Nothing will come close to Logan for a long time.
Are you saying Logan is your pick?
In terms of something that I did not expect at all. In terms of something new, something intelligent, something well acted. My God, Hugh Jackman is just he was just a marvel.
Just non-stop acting.
See my pun there?
Oh, was that a pun? Oh, very good.
So Logan is my pick.
Logan is your pick?
Logan is my pick. When did that come out? January? Was that the start of the year?
Why are you going into Marky Mark?
Marky Mark?
When did that come
When that film come out? Tell me now, Michael.
It was January. It was February, I'd say.
It's February,
It was
so
February release.
it set the bar very high.
Let's check.
Also, great ending.
Because he's dead.
They followed through.
Take that.
Because they followed through. Wasn't expecting to follow through.
I remember finding it slightly disappointing.
Stop that, Michael.
March. 1st of March.
Stop that, Michael.
Yes, it was March.
No, the only disappointing thing was the clone thing.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was real stupid.
That should have been Sabretooth.
It should have been, and you ruined it for me based on that alone. No, okay, so the film of the year was definitely Thor.
Oh, you think? You've changed your mind?
We went to... Yeah, okay, well now that you've reminded me, yeah. In terms of start to finish, great writing, great acting, great timing, great story, great blah, 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 blah.
I think you're wrong there. I think Thor has the weakest story of the three. It's a very generic story. The Thor story is very generic. There are no surprises in the Thor story whatsoever. It's the characters and the timing are just brilliant. Yeah, but the story is by the numbers.
Well, look, obviously I'm a confused mess and I don't know what to pick, Michael. So
I don't know what to pick either.
You're going to have to help me out.
I don't know. Not Wonder Woman.
No, Wonder Woman didn't win. It was great. Best DC film I've ever seen.
Yeah. Let down by its last act.
Yeah.
Big spooky grey man.
Spooky grey man.
In a fire. Such a shame. Oh, God. I literally can't pick between Logan, Guardian, Spider-Man and Thor. It was a good year for Marvel.
Marvel have had consistently good years since the Avengers.
Let's say Thor.
Thor, I think, win. Look, the two of us went to see Thor. I think we were in stitches the whole way through.
Yeah.
I normally don't laugh out loud at films, and I did several times. I've got a horrible laugh. It just rips walls apart. It's grim.
How are we doing? Oh, okay.
I am po-faced at the best of times. But Thor's a win. So, Mickey for Thor.
Thor gets to the Mickey. Let's do what's next. Best comic of the year?
Yes, this is a tough one because there's a lot of comics.
There's a lot of comics. Yeah.
A lot of comics coming out. I'm trying to think of the last really good one. Headlopper was really good. Did you read Headlopper?
No.
By Andrew McLean?
No, tell me about it.
Headlopper is a really simple kind of Beowulf style mythological saga. Very simply drawn, but really nice stories. He bonds characters together quite well. So Headlopper's a good choice. What else have I read this year that came out?
Does it have to be something that came out this year?
No, it can be a good run. I'll take a good run.
Oh, not even that. You see, the most enjoyable thing I read this year was rereading Lock and Key.
Lock and Key is great.
All 6 volumes. That was my favourite comic book.
Lock and Key is very
this year.
good. Lovecraft's the crap out of you though.
Yeah, very good. I really enjoyed it. I think that was my favourite comic book.
Very serial killery in places.
Yeah, well, it's really horrible. Like, there's some
Yeah,
really
it's
bad.
horrible in places.
It doesn't deserve its ending. Are we doing spoilers? It's pretty old.
I've never read the ending.
You haven't read the ending of Lock and Key?
Spoil away.
Well, Bodhi, the kid, he dies,
Yeah.
and then he comes back.
Oh.
And the whole family, the whole Locke family, walk away from it, basically.
Oh.
And so many interesting supporting characters are
So what happens to the weird creepy thing?
dead.
Oh.
Yeah, they win, but
Okay.
at a massive cost. Lots and lots of people die,
Oh, good.
including Bodhi.
But he comes back.
But he comes back, and
Why does he get to come back?
yeah, well, the magic brings him back.
That damn
But
its ending.
it really disappointed me, actually, the ending of Lock and Key,
I'm
because
sorry.
I thought it was brave to have them kill off the kid character, and
He's quite a central kid character.
yeah,
isn't
and for the family to go through some suffering and stuff, and
he?
because they lose friends, they lose
Yeah.
acquaintances, they lose allies, but none of the family, they all make it.
Yeah.
I thought that was disappointing.
I think the comic of the year for me anyway is Mr. Miracle. DC is currently putting out Mr. Miracle again. It's on issue 5. And it's a really interesting kind of postmodern look at the New Gods. It kind of looks at all of that, and yeah, it's a bit Legion-y, I guess. I would imagine heavily inspired by Legion, the TV series, but really good.
I just remembered my favourite comic that's currently ongoing would have been Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, but then that became Lost Light and it lost its way a little bit. It seems to be heading back on track.
Okay.
But not enough to say it
Okay.
was 2012. So I'd say Silver Surfer,
Oh, the new one.
the new
I
Silver
haven't read
Surfer,
yet.
which I've always read and always forget I've read. But I think just
So two
looking
cosmic-
back on it, it's
Two
it's
cosmic
really
comics at the top of our list then.
good. Yeah,
So you're-
interesting.
You're going for a silver. Both Jack Kirby creations.
Yeah,
Mm.
interesting.
We are Kirby fans here at the podcast.
Let's
Anyway, yeah.
move on to standout character of the year. So I've got you some
Sure.
examples here for standout character.
Sure.
This is not a joke. This is real.
No, I believe you.
So standout character of the year. Our nominees are Korg
Yes.
and Aquaman.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, they're the potential standout. I suppose we could put it.
Yeah.
We could put X-23 in here.
She was great.
She was very good, wasn't she?
She was awfully good.
Or let's put Vulture too. Well, now it's actually getting quite
Yeah,
competitive.
now we're stacking them up. I am going to introduce a slightly odd pick.
Go on.
Have you seen the Hulu series Future Man
No,
with Josh Hutcherson?
no, I don't even know who that is. I do, don't I?
He was
I would
PETA
know.
on the Hunger Games.
Oh, the guy who can blend into the ground.
It was a Seth Rogen.
because of his cake making skills.
Yeah, exactly. He's a Seth Rogen. It's a Seth Rogen produced series
Right.
about a slacker who gets recruited by a future army, and it's basically a piss take of Terminator and all these things. It's quite funny. Only just came out. There is an excellent character in that called Wolf, and he's absolutely hilarious.
Did you see this when you were over in America?
In that America.
Because that's the only way you could watch it on.
Yeah,
Hulu.
because Hulu is when I went to see The Runaways, I did a whole gambit of Hulu-dom.
Yeah, that sounds.
But
Good.
I just want to put him in the running as a nominee. He's not the winner, but he's a great character.
Okay, that gives us
quite
five.
funny. He's like a real kind of piss taker, that 80s hard man. He's like, I have to do it for the mission, but I love to cook. Like it's really good. I recommend it.
And Josh Hutcherson plays him.
No, Joe, he's the slacker.
He's not a tough guy.
No, he's not a tough guy at all.
He'll make a cake for you.
Yeah, he's not a tough guy. He's not.
So Korg, Aquaman, X-23, Vulture, or whoever.
Can I also put the
another one?
Yeah, sorry.
This is so selfish.
Shadow King from Legion.
Oh,
Aubrey
he was
Plaza.
good.
She was great.
Lenny,
she was awesome.
oh, she was good.
She was great.
Oh, damn it!
I have to put that in.
I'm still picking Korg though.
Oh, but Korg wins. Sorry.
Although-
this was farcical from start to finish.
This was just a way to call
Piss off,
Korg
Ghost.
the breakout character. I went to see Thor again,
Yes.
and every single Thor Korg line is quotable. But that means we could sit down now and we could actually just quote all he says. He only has about 10 lines in the entire
But they're
movie.
10 great lines.
10 great lines.
10 great lines. Did you know
Yes.
that
Probably.
He's a Friend from Work is ad-libbed?
Yes.
And it was suggested by a fan,
Oh, really?
which I love. There was a kid who visited the set, and Taika Waititi apparently turned around and was like, what do you think he should say here? And he goes, he's a friend from work. And I think Taika Waititi lost his mind. He was just like, that's genius. That's going straight.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it was a fan, a kid. I think it was like a Make-A-Wish thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
I think it was that.
he alright?
But I'll double check. I don't know.
I hope he is.
But he gave Marvel one of its best lines ever.
Yeah. And our podcast, one of our most popular videos ever.
Yeah. I love that video.
It's very funny.
I love that day. That
Very
strange
enjoyable.
day.
Right, let's do our next.
So Korg wins that one. doesn't
Korg
he?
wins that one.
Vulture close second for me though.
I don't know.
Vulture was a great old
Lenny
villain.
was really good.
Yeah.
Vulture was great. X-23 was good too. That was supposed to be a joke category, but then it became real.
Came quite real. Anyway, Korg wins.
Yeah, Korg gets the
wins
Mickey for
fatality.
Standout Character of the Year. Worst egg of the year
For us or for life?
for life.
For life.
The nominees are Harvey Weinstein.
Ooh,
He's a real bad
He's
egg.
a real bad egg.
Johnny Depp.
Also not a great egg.
Not a great egg.
Not a great egg.
Ben from Michael and Benjamin's podcast.
There are several Twitter fans who would agree with you on that.
Oh, we had a great tweet. Do you want me to read
Yeah,
it?
go on, read the
Do you
tweet.
want me to read it?
Read the tweet.
So this is from our troll at Podcast Wanker. And at Podcast Wanker says, this is pretty good
I
actually.
wish it wasn't such a creative name. How was that not taken?
I know, it really should have been taken.
Man.
I think at Podcast Wanker should definitely spread their wings and insult other podcast hosts. But
I don't think you can get away with it as much.
So at Podcast Wanker says, at Mick and Ben, forgive me, I'm an episode behind, and I just found out that Ben has a sketchbook. There's no way that isn't tear stained.
Ow! Oh,
Right in the fields.
they add character. Yeah, no, it's pretty tear stained.
Oh, we'll put at Podcast Wanker.
Our podcast wanker was a standout character or a bad egg.
Bad egg, yeah.
Bad egg.
So we have Harvey Weinstein, Johnny Depp, and Podcast Wanker.
I don't think he's quite as bad as Weinstein or Depp. To me, he is like.
Oh God, we forgot someone.
The emotional trauma he causes me puts him right up there. But
who was the other bad egg? Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Kev Space. I think Kevin Spacey is very scapegoaty though. I think that's very much like, let's get the heat off Harvey.
Oh, you think?
Oh, I think there was probably a little.
Is there any sort of evidence to back this up, or is it just pure speculation?
No, but his trial by fire has been much longer lasting
That's true,
than
actually.
Harvey Weinstein's.
You reckon he was thrown under the bus?
No, I'm not necessarily, but I think the focus definitely swifted because he's a more high profile in terms of public.
And considerably less wealthy.
Yeah. But a really annoying thing that has happened as a result of Spacegate.
Spacegate.
Stargate. Just in general, it's just the whole thing. The guy who outed him, the guy who made the initial accusation, is being
Star Trek man.
is being given death threats because he caused House of Cards to be pulled
Oh, that's not
from
great, is
Netflix,
it?
which is just a ridiculous response. There's victim shaming for you right there.
But House of Cards is about people who enjoy horrible psychopaths, isn't it? So
That's
it's not
true.
surprising.
So
that
it's not
House of Cards
surprising.
fans-
But I just thought it was a bit of a dick move. I don't like victim shaming.
No, let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it.
It's like when Podcast Wanker says that it's my fault that there are tears in my sketchbook. No, but yeah. I'm gonna Weinstein it. I'm gonna say it's Weinstein.
Yeah, it's definitely
bad
Weinstein.
egg of the year.
Bad egg of the year. Let's do the final category. Big flop of the year. Big flop of the year.
Just ice.
It can be anything. So, big flop of the year. Here are the nominees.
Michael and Benjamin's podcast.
Very good. I'm putting that on. Big flop of the year. We have 4 nominees. We have Marvel's Iron Fist. Oh no, we have 5 nominees.
Okay,
We have Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets.
I've given it airtime.
We have Marvel's Iron Fist. We have Michael and Benjamin's podcast. We have Marvel's The Inhumans. And we have Justice League.
Oh wow.
There's some flops.
Okay, so this is tough. Michael and Benjamin's podcast, always going to be a flop, so we can't really use it in the category. It was set up to fail.
Do you remember our episode, Does Batman Get More Views?
It doesn't.
No, it really doesn't. Fewer
views than we ever thought possible.
Yeah.
No, I think we kind of cracked our formula as a general rule, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Current doesn't work.
Yeah.
No matter what we try and do.
No one's going to listen to this one.
So that one's gone. Valerian, look, it was just, I don't even think it was like a flop. It's just ill-advised. It was just ill-advised.
Fiscally, it was a massive flop.
Good.
Take that.
Good. But I don't want to discuss it anymore. There's no need.
Okay, it's out of here.
I think, look, for me, Inhumans was the flop of the year. Because it was the one that I saw, I went, no, there's no need for this to exist. Then when I learned about that strange, petty little man who's made that a thing.
What's his name again?
I don't know. It was something silly. He sounds like a bad egg.
Oh, we should have put him on here.
Yeah. No, he's not. Again, not in the
Jeff
same
Loeb.
league. Loeb.
Ike Perlmutter.
That's it. That whole thing. Yeah, just it was sloppy. It was badly produced. It was.
Oh, it's shocking.
But we knew that when we saw the trailer. We were like, "This is going to be bad," and I spent $17.50 on that movie thing. Initial 2 episodes.
There were 3 of us. Remember?
Yeah, that was a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money to waste. So that there, I think the bitterest pill for me was Justice League. I go on about how much I hate those films and how much, they're awful, but it really stung this year. I was kind of hoping this would be the thing that brought them back. And it didn't. So for me, the flop of the year is Justice League. So much hype, so much effort, to absolutely no avail. Iron Fist was just a meh fest. It was just like, it's not very good. And the acting, I don't like that main character. I don't like that main actor.
I think Iron Fist is just an average TV show.
Yeah.
That took a lot more heat from a social perspective than.
Well, whitewashing will get you that.
You can't whitewash a character who was always white.
Fair. I can't argue with that. But it brings up its own set of issues.
Yeah, it does bring up its own set of issues. And those issues overshadowed the fact that it was just a fine, average TV show. There's nothing special.
Pre-Breaking Bad, that would have been a great TV show.
I don't think it ever would have been a great TV show. It was a bit slow. It was a bit plodding. The main character was a bit all over.
Not a lot of chemistry.
It's just not a good TV show.
Yeah.
But it's not horrific. But
it's not flop of the year.
I would also say that about Justice League. Justice League is probably just about going to scrape its money back. The movie itself is just fine. It's not horrific to watch. I'm not giving you this. I know. For me, the flop of the year is Inhumans. It just was
shocking from start to finish.
I just can't understand how something that poor got made.
Got greenlit, even past the initial.
But someone came up with the idea. Other people started designing all the crap costumes and crap sets. They hired actors, and the actors read the crap script. And there was a director on set going, "Yeah, that'll do. That seems like a good take." There's so many steps
that got passed,
and no one said. Oh.
On the upside, Disney are so hesitant to repeat that ever again. They're talking about buying an entire multi-million-dollar company just to avoid having to do that ever again.
Good.
That's how much of a flop it was.
Oh, it was
they're actually willing to spend billions to try and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you think that's why they're trying to get the X-Men back?
It's being renegotiated.
Well, I know that, but do you think the flop of the Inhumans is part of the reason why they want the X-Men back?
Well, I think you were right when you said they were trying to make the Inhumans more of a thing than mutants.
Oh, obviously.
And that's never going to happen now.
Did you notice in Runaways that they're dealing with Molly, possibly with genetic experimentation instead of just flat out being a mutant?
They're changing that around a lot.
They also seem to have done away with time travel,
which is
I think it's a good
worst.
idea.
No, time travel's messy.
Yeah.
Timey-wimey stuff. Said it before, say it again. Anyway, let us know. That was the first annual Mickeys. Lots of Mickeys have been slipped.
Yeah.
I am so sorry to any viewers that feel strongly about any of the issues raised in this program.
Yeah. Me too.
In closing, Justice League, boo. Weinstein, boo.
Yeah.
Spacey, boo.
Yeah. However, Legion, yay.
Yay.
Korg and X-23, yay. And other films are good and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. Let us know what you think down below.
Yeah.
If you ever feel like commenting.
Well, let's be specific. Let us know your film of the year, your TV show of the year, your bad egg of the year, your standout character of the year, and your flop of the year.
And most importantly, are you attracted to men with tear-stained notebooks? Let us know in comments below. I think lots of people are, but that's just me. Alright, bye everybody.